You're listening to America's Diesel Podcast. Oh, hello. Welcome to the podcast. Come on in. Hey, everybody. This is Ben and Tyler. Thanks for tuning in. It's America's Diesel Podcast. This is the intro. This is the end of the intro. Bye from us. Check us out on social medias. Leave reviews. Have a good time. Let's get in the episode.
This week's podcast episode is brought to you by Fuel Bomb Diesel Additive, an additive designed for diesel enthusiasts, made by diesel enthusiasts. Ben, take it away.
Hell yeah, dude. So this is our in-house Fuel Bomb fuel additive for your diesel truck. Our biggest thing here is making sure that you can pretty much always have diesel additive on you all the time. You've got a lot of other additives out on the market that they have, anti-gel in there all the time. They have cetane in there all the time. They end up being big and bulky bottles. Our standard everyday diesel fuel additive is 1 ounce per 32 gallons, and that's its main job is to make sure that your fuel system stays lubricated and prevents the formation of algae. And it should also help you in colder climates too.
Should definitely help you in colder climates. Along with cleaning your fuel system and maintaining it, it'll also help you bump that cetane number up for a more efficient burn of your diesel fuel. And if cetane is just what you're after, there's the Fuel Bomb Hellfire, which is our straight 8+ cetane enhancer.
Yeah, and you guys asked, and we brought them back. We did go away from the bottles that didn't have the measuring little parts in there. We brought them back for you, so now you can measure out your 1 ounce per 32 gallons for the F-Bomb or 4 ounces per 32 gallons for the Hellfire.
Both these additives are available on our website, dieselpowerproducts.com. Now let's get back to that episode.
Why is it always Ben and Tyler? Why isn't it Tyler and Ben?
Because it's alphabetical.
Fair enough.
I think he's got you there.
Okay.
I have it, I have a habit.
It's fine. It's fine.
Of whenever I type things like that.
It's fine.
I have noticed I inadvertently will put things in alphabetical order like that.
Yeah, sure you will. You're just a genius. You just.
At least you get mentioned. No.
I mentioned you the one that came out today.
I know.
Cory's here too.
Oh.
I do legit sometimes forget about Cory.
Yeah,
I love him, but sometimes I forget. I've said it.
I didn't forget about you, Cory.
Thank you, Tyler.
You're welcome.
I've said it like 270 times. Sometimes it goes on autopilot, guys, okay? I'm only human.
Continue.
I don't want to. You guys are jerks. So, Tyler, the last episode, you were supposed to give us country music. You got anything?
No, I don't.
Okay, well, great. Do you have a suggestion for him then?
That's what your start was?
No.
Okay.
No, I'm just trying to get through this.
Okay, just trying to get through
Well,
it.
he hasn't listened to the other one.
Yeah. I'm slacking. I'm sorry.
Let's scratch that one then and just start fresh.
I don't even remember what the last one
Let's
was.
not. Let's
it was
not.
Popular Monster.
Let's not. Let's
I
not.
guarantee he's heard that before.
Probably.
I
listened on the
guarantee
way
I
home.
haven't. I guarantee I
I
haven't.
guarantee you have.
I guarantee I haven't.
I think Tyler hates our music.
Yeah,
No.
sure.
Don't you start putting words in my mouth there, Mr. Cory.
Put a glizzy in that mouth, but don't put
You
words
put a
in there.
glizzy.
Don't put words in there.
Did you see the post for the chili cheese corn dogs in the Facebook group?
Okay, what?
No.
Let me pull this up.
Dude, I saw a dude on Instagram making a hot dog. It was like the perfectly cooked, like I probably put it at like a 10-incher. Okay. Perfectly cooked, right? Philly cheesesteak stuff on top of the dog. Yeah.
That's a lot. I'm
Yeah,
here for it.
I'm here for it too.
I'm in.
I'm in.
Yeah.
I mean, it looked amazing. I almost saved it, but I'm like, God, you fat ass. Don't save food.
Well, first off, you save it, and then all your posts end up being all like
This food.
fat fuck chili dog shit.
Here we go, waiting again on Ben on his freaking computer.
Oh, chill the hell out.
No, you'll love this, Tyler. I think you would love this. I just need to find it now.
Switch profiles. Let me make sure Tyler can see it. Get into the group. By the way, we have a Facebook group. It's called America's Diesel Podcast - the group. 3 questions to get in. Make sure and answer them. Answer them right. Don't get in. Sorry. Answer them wrong. Don't get in. Answer them right. Welcome.
God damn it. Where's that photo? There it is. There it is.
Oh, wow. What is that?
I don't know why those bones are kind of turning me on a little bit.
It's a nice bun. I'm telling you, a good bun can really elevate the level of a really shitty hot dog. I can tell you that right now. If I go to like a barbecue and they're literally grilling like the shittiest hot dogs,
Do you toast your bun or do you leave it?
If given
Do
the
you
opportunity,
warm it?
if given the opportunity, I do
Light
prefer a little
toasting.
toast.
Yeah, light
Yeah.
toasting.
And I like the light toast. Again, if I have control of it,
Yeah.
I like open the bun,
Set it
light
down.
toast.
Yeah.
I want the part that my hand touches to still be soft.
Yes.
But I want the part where the hot dog and the condiments go
Little firm.
just crispy enough.
Just a little crisp.
Just a little, so,
Yes.
so it doesn't get all saucy.
Yep.
Stays in there. A little
Slap a little bit
crunch.
of butter on it.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Butter up that wiener before it goes in the.
Fucking sauce up the nips.
Ben doesn't even have it on his.
Yeah. How
There
far?
it is.
Oh,
Oh.
there it is. Oh, around the horn. A new snack to guzzle.
Oh, it's a corn dog.
Whoa, they split the corn dog and put. Oh, damn. I have
Right?
corn dogs at home, right? And chili. I might do that tonight. I might air fry a corn dog, split that shit open, throw a little bit of chili in there.
just have a real interesting night and morning.
No, I can tell you. I can tell you right now. I might go home and do this and not say anything, and just wait for my wife to walk in and be like, "What the fuck are you doing?" As I'm cutting open a chili dog, or cutting open
Putting
a
chili in
corn
it?
dog with chili going. Like, what?
Are you doing? Yeah.
Like, I just got to do this.
Gotta get the whole farm
just
on
gotta
here.
try it.
Yeah. Like, I'm sorry. I was looking at black hole articles, and now I got to make this chili corn dog. Okay, just let me do my thing. All right,
Just let me try it.
just let me go.
It does seem pretty enticing, though.
That's very enticing. That might be a.
You got to report back to us next week.
Yeah, report back.
It looks fucking good, man.
Oh, we're gonna hear about it tomorrow. It ain't gonna be from his mouth.
It's not that bad.
If you put that cheese on there, it will be.
Yeah, I'll tell you that I'm not putting that cheese on there. So as you guys know, me and Tyler's offices are right next to each other, and he listens to music the whole entire day. In fact, even when you're not there, the music still plays.
Oh yeah.
That's true.
I leave on the weekends. I make sure it's refreshed, so it just plays for a while.
It literally plays the entire. Is it playing when you get here in the morning?
No.
Oh
No.
Well, it's here playing by the time like the last guy leaves.
Oh yeah.
For
It
sure.
should be still playing now.
Oh yeah, it is.
Yeah.
But it's just loud enough, and there's no one in the office.
Sometimes I'll
in front
crank
of
it up
me.
if it's a
Yeah.
jam.
But behind me is Tyler and Josh, and sometimes I'll just let a behemoth of a fart rip, and I wait. So and one of them I ripped a couple of them. I'm like Tyler, do you hear that? Like
no.
I messaged him. He's like, no. I'm like, it's like, hear what? I'm like, I just ripped like the loudest clack, like the loudest cheek clapping, just fucking fart. Like I had to stand up afterwards.
Yeah.
Like just
Check yourself.
just reset real fast. And I'm like, you seriously didn't hear that? And he's like, no. I'm like, okay.
Yeah.
And so like the next time I messaged him, I was like, hey, I'm farting. And I ripped a hard one. And he's like, nothing. I'm like, no fucking way.
Yeah.
There's no way you don't hear this down the hall.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Maybe the girls down the hall do. Because I've also listened, like when I rip a loud one, I'm like, I'm waiting for like a, what the or a, like a, oh, here it goes again.
There's quite a bit of separation though from
There is. Like
Yeah.
the smell never makes it out.
no.
No. But
Every time I seem to just rip one, someone walks in as soon as like within a minute of me ripping one.
you and I were on a schedule for a little while where it was like I would walk into her
I'm
office.
like, dude, I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
and it was like it was either literally right as you finished farting, like my foot stepped in the door as your butthole was like, or and I don't know what it was either. You would like rip a fatty,
yeah.
and the way the air moves in your office, it would just sit by your door. So maybe you weren't in it anymore. You're used to it.
I'm like, oh, you smell
And
it.
I walk in, I'm like, dude, what the fuck?
What do you want? One time Cooper walked in, he was like, damn, bro. I was like, dude, I literally like the worst timing ever, man. I was like, and that's when I went to your office and asked for your little oil thing for your
We have diffusers on our desks. Yeah.
That's literally a fart cover up.
Yeah.
That's what those are for. I load that shit up with oil. I like cedared myself out of my own office one time. It was like, wow, this is too much cedar.
This is too much. There's been a couple of times where I let some rip in my office, and I'm like, it's gonna be in the carpet. Like, I gotta get out of here. So I grab my clothes and walk out. What are you doing? Let one rip. I don't know how it's gonna be when I get back. But so what I want to talk about today is I can't remember what show it was at recently. I think it was someone with a lot of equipment out there. But it was like Detroit Diesel. I think they have a new 10-speed transmission or new transmission that you cannot buy parts for and you cannot fix on your own. If it breaks, you have to buy a new one.
Interesting idea.
There's no nothing. Like, you can't service it. You can't do anything.
I know there was a couple of vehicles that had they would have like a dipstick, but it would have on it like a dealer only service thing. So you couldn't even check your level. Like they wouldn't even let you. I think it was with like the CTV transmissions, maybe. I can't remember.
That sounds probably right. Yeah. I mean, the transmission in my dad's Lincoln LS was one of those, like, no dipstick.
Yeah, it just has like the yellow thing on
nothing.
it. Yeah.
It's like the transmission is good for 100,000 miles. That's it.
That's it.
That's it. He went through 3 of them.
Hey, well, at least you know, like, hey, it's about to go up. Save up for it.
Yeah. Trying to find where because there was a guy who like went viral on Instagram because he posted about it. But yeah, it's like that. It's frustrating because it's like planned obsolescence, and it doesn't. It really kind of fucks over a lot of guys that are using it.
Well, not necessarily. Depending on how much the transmission is, how easy it is to service.
You can't service it.
No, as far as when I say service, remove and replace.
Okay, R&R. Yep.
I mean, if it's something that is relatively cost effective where it's more think about this.
Mhm.
Those trucks with, heavy duty trucks, they're on the road for a long ass time.
Mhm.
How many services of that transmission happens during that time, and how much money does that cost you over that time? So if they were able to figure out, okay, at this time frame, we just want you to replace it, but between then you didn't have to do any service on it, and now all you have to do is replace it, and you get a brand new one. It may be more cost effective.
Yeah, just want you to know I'm listening. I'm trying to scroll through and find it.
Yeah, no, I know. That's my thinking behind it. Maybe it is something where they can, sell a refurbished one for a relatively low cost, and a guy just replaces it.
I think
he's back on the road.
One of the reasons they gave too was that the machine you need to be able to work on it was like $4 million.
Oh, Jesus.
But it could be that. I mean, I kind of see that being something that an over the road trucker or someone would be interested in, if that was the case, if there was truly no service in between changes, and it's just like, okay, it hits this mileage, just put a new one in, and I don't have to worry about it.
Yeah.
Is it an automatic?
Yes. Gosh, I knew I should have saved it or sent it to myself or something like that. Because it was one of those things where like everybody sends it to each other for like a week. And after a while you see it, you're like, okay, I've already seen this. But then when you go try and find it, you're like, crap.
I got an idea.
Yeah.
If, full disclosure, we had no idea what we were talking about prior to this episode.
Yeah.
Cory.
Yeah.
Give us a subject, any subject, and we'll try to talk about it. But diesel truck related.
Put me on the spot here, huh?
Putting us on the spot. We have to talk about it. All you have to do is say something. Say something.
No pressure.
Right?
Oh, come on. You're on the phones with people all day long. Just anything. Anything. Doesn't matter if we talked about it before.
Cat eyes.
Yeah, let's get to the root. Let's get to the root of this. Let's get to the root of this.
Let's hear it.
I'm gonna Dr. Phil the shit out of you right now.
So before we get too far into it, there was someone on YouTube, because we posted the teaser for that episode.
Yeah.
It was basically me saying I'd rather either kill myself or buy a 6'4" than a cat eye. And so, or no, it was on Facebook. And they commented like, "Geez, man, what's with the hate on the cat eyes?" And I didn't respond to him because I couldn't do it without being an asshole. But I kind of want to be like, "First time here? Like,
Yeah.
you ever watch any episodes?"
Yeah.
Yep. Oh, okay. All right. Never mind.
Okay, I see you're deflecting a little bit right
I
now.
am already.
Slightly.
Ben, let's get down to it. Can you post a picture of a cat eye just so it's in his face? Let's break it down, Ben.
Intervention.
Why the hate? What's going on? Did something happen to you in a cat eye that you don't want to talk about?
Can't believe we're doing this.
Perfect. Put it up there, nice and big.
Why does the outside of the headlight have to be taller than the inside? They didn't do it on the bottom. Why is it like that on the top?
Because it's following the shape of the hood. Okay.
Why was the hood like that?
Because it looks cool.
False.
Ben. What happened? Was there like maybe a uncle, a cousin, maybe a someone that you thought was maybe like a father figure to you that maybe
Strong father figure in the community.
yeah that maybe did you wrong on the hood of a cat eye?
You can blame Tyler for this.
What happened, Ben? And you can be open with us. We're all a community. I'm a glizzy guzzler. I look at that truck and I honestly, I don't. Can we get one with a stock hood? The hood kind of throws me off. But when I look at the front end of that truck, I look at something maybe a little bit more aggressive looking. It's got a little like, hey, I'm here.
And I'm queer.
That silver one. Yeah, right there. It's a video, but yeah. I mean, it's really not that bad, Ben. Why, like, come on, open up to us. It's okay.
So
It's okay, Ben.
So cats are cool.
Was it something similar to what's happening here?
Oh, with Donnie and JoJo.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, cats are cool. I like cats. I think that the eyes on cats are fine. I like.
Is it the name Cat Eye? If it was named
No.
something else?
I like the look of cat eye sunglasses on females.
I see what happened.
Mm-hmm.
Thought it was a female. Wasn't. I get you. You're in California.
I was hoodwinked.
You're down in San Fran.
I was in the Castro, and I thought it was like.
Yeah, you're down in the San Fran Valley. Is that a valley? Is that a thing? He was down in San Fran.
It's the San Fernando Valley, and there's San Francisco, which is not.
And he was possibly rollerblading. I don't know. He might have got hoodwinked by some gentle lady that he thought was a lady. Hopped in the rig for maybe a little, and little surprise. Not a chick. I don't know, Ben. I mean, come on, open up to us.
I don't understand why the outside of the headlight has to be taller than the inside.
That's it. That is your only thing.
If it went straight across, I would not have this issue. I do not like the angle of that headlight. That's what I just hate it.
Nothing happened to you. I still think there's something underlying here that you need to get out, and I think you'll feel a lot better
Once I do.
once you
once
get it
I
out.
admit-
Yeah,
yeah.
once you
So why don't you talk about suicidal tendencies?
Yeah. No, I mean, like, there's just, I don't understand why the headlight has to be like that.
when you see one, does it bring up any memories or any sort of anything you've kind of held back. Like, what does it make you want to do?
It reminds me of my time when I worked at a GM dealership. And
What happened at the GM dealership?
well, I got a paycheck.
You did.
Okay, I got a paycheck.
For
Work.
Okay. We're getting somewhere, people.
Slowly.
That's it.
That's
The
it.
angle of the headlights.
The angle of the headlights.
You didn't
pisses
get
me off
raped
that
or
much.
anything. I was really pushing the rape thing.
I was robbed of a front end on a truck that I could potentially like by some asshole making the lights angled.
There's a good picture of that full frontal cat eye Silverado. That does not look bad to me whatsoever. I think that looks kind of, honestly, it looks okay, short of the wheel and tire package. That front end looks nice. You don't think so?
No. The
Interesting.
If they literally made the lights the top angle, just
Oh wait,
straight.
what that world's cleanest cat eye? Go back to that. With was that the person that you thought was a chick?
It's got long hair.
All right, next subject, Cory. What you got? Bring it up. Say anything.
Why do you hate 7.3s?
Well,
It's your turn, Ben.
okay. Bring it on. Let me get relaxed here.
Was someone unreliable in your life? And you feel like you have to take it out on the lowest horsepower, most reliable engine ever?
You've just made my own point. They're loud. They have high pressure oil. They have injectors that are the size of a steer's cock or a whale's cock. I mean,
And
did I mention they were loud? They have approximately 84 horsepower that reaches one wheel.
I see no downsides.
Yeah, I don't mind the look of the truck. It's just like one of those things where it's like maybe you meet a chick at the bar and she's good looking and then she takes her clothes off and then there's like titties down to her ass.
Titties down to her ass.
Like lengthwise. And it's just like, and then she takes her makeup off and it's like a dude.
She like
yeah. Like,
Those are literally over
like
the
basically like a transgender.
Okay, wow, Tyler. So you sound like you've got a lot of regressed trans things going on. I think you're projecting on me. When did the big iron engine touch you in the no box?
It couldn't.
It could.
I was running and it couldn't catch me. Next.
Oh God.
we need a question that hits Tyler as deep as the
Cat eye.
the cat eye versus what was it?
6'4".
Yeah.
That was a good one.
Good luck with that. Say another thing.
We need to find a question that's going to hit you that deep.
Okay, let's figure that out. So I propose to you cat eye versus 6'4".
Yeah. An impossible situation.
An impossible situation, but it was a good question.
It is. And the thing is, you take away, if I were to take away my hate for the way that the headlights slope, the Duramax wins every time. But the situation you gave, I can't change it, can't do anything.
You picked 6'4".
I picked 6'4".
Okay. So for me,
I like to live dangerously.
I'm trying to think here. I don't know if you could put me in the same situation. I really don't. Because I don't think I have. Listen, I dislike 7.3s and 6.0s and 6.4s. Pretty much all the same.
Mm-hmm.
But there's things I like about them.
Mm-hmm.
So I can't say that I like the body styling. I like suspension on some of them.
Mhm.
I like transmissions on some of them.
But is there any one thing on one of those things that makes you just want to throw the whole truck away, like the cat eye front end does on me? I got nothing against a non-emissions Duramax. I got nothing on an Allison. I think independent front suspension has its place, not for me, but because I said multiple times, if it was
interior,
if
it would be interior.
If it was a Sierra,
yeah, it would come down to interior for me.
On the ooh,
So
okay, hold. I've got one part to. Okay, all right, but we still need one more thing to go with it, though.
Yeah,
but this or that.
But that would be probably my thing.
Okay.
Because there's things I like about a lot of trucks, and there's a bunch of things I don't like about trucks.
Mm-hmm. Okay, I think I got it.
Let's hear it.
I got one.
I'm ready.
Okay. Would you rather have a truck that has very heavily offset wheels and tires,
Okay.
and you can't change anything about it?
Wait, no, stretch tires.
And stretch tires.
Okay.
And this is one of those things you can't change anything about it. Like I was.
What truck?
Honestly, I really don't care what truck.
I need a truck.
Don't let him build into your scenario.
Yeah.
Stand aggressive.
I gave you a specific truck.
Yeah. Well, I'm going to also give you some other specifics. Okay.
Just lay
Because,
it on me. Lay it on me.
And I'm saying that because on the Rate My Rides, if there was stretch tires on there, you were so just like, fuck that truck. You hated it.
Yeah.
So I think that's ubiquitous across all makes and models. Okay. So stretch tires, can't change it, can't do anything, just got to live with it. Okay. Or
stretched tires.
I don't know why you're writing it on your hand, but okay, man. He's literally writing this on his palm with permanent silver Sharpie. No one asked you to do that, but okay. Fucking weirdo. Or
any notes?
Or a truck that has the buttons worn off that you can't fix.
Oh, he got me. He fucking got me.
Got him. I fucking got him.
He fucking got me. God damn it.
I knew we'd get there.
Okay, just to be clear, the truck with the stretched wheels and tires has nice buttons.
Yes.
Like very nice.
Yeah.
We're talking top tier.
Sure.
Okay.
Buttons are good.
I wish I knew what truck, but because it does make a difference. Because some trucks have less buttons than the others.
That's true. But like obviously this wouldn't work on a first gen, right? Because it's basically got levers and all that kind of shit.
Yeah.
So I would say the truck has to be 05 or newer.
Oh my
Basically
Lord.
any truck that's 05 or newer is going to have a decent amount of buttons on them. And I'm going to double down on that. The buttons can't be a Ford. You're going to have one-out buttons in a GM or a Dodge.
That is a tough one.
And the only reason I'm saying that is because I'm thinking about my truck. Like, there's not a whole lot of buttons to wear out. There's a steering wheel. That's it.
Right. But we're talking like dash buttons.
Oh, yeah.
Off.
Anything, yeah.
Oh, God.
A nice, well-trimmed truck. You got climate control. Buttons are worn out.
Oh, my God.
I'm so glad we did this.
This might actually sound crazy.
Stretch wheels and tires, huh?
I just can't stand those fucking
know,
buttons worn
right?
out, dude. I can't. That is you fucking got me, dude. That is my like biggest pet peeve on inside of a truck. You don't know what you're hitting. What is this button? I don't have time to figure it out. And I don't want to write labels. I think I'd have to go with the stretched tire truck with a freaking fresh set of buttons, dude. I think I'd have to. I think the buttons bug me more.
Wow.
Because, well, okay, if you think about it,
Okay.
the guy that's worn out those buttons is either got some fucking just grimy ass fucking sandpaper hands, or just dirty as fuck. So the whole truck's gonna be just filth.
I go the other side. I think of like some just really greasy, oily motherfucker. Like, I'm
Yeah,
not
well-
even talking like engine oil. I'm just talking like,
Oh, the dude. Yeah.
just-
No, I mean, the guy that was driving it, just like, I mean, it like shit.
just constantly rubbing like lotion or body oil all over himself.
It's just constantly like tanning oil.
Yeah.
Fucking. Yeah, I'd have to go with the stretch tires. I'd have to go with the stretch tires as long as I had a fresh set of buttons. I wouldn't care if I killed
Yeah.
someone.
Hell yeah, eat that Kia.
Just yeet that Kia Sorento in the air. Screw it. That was a good one. That was
a good one.
The part that
Okay.
gets me about the whole buttons thing is
How does it happen?
I want to know that too. Like I had like my Ranger I had for
And
10 years.
how hard are
Yeah,
you
for nearly
pressing
10
those freaking buttons?
And like I drove that truck for work. I drove it for long road trips. Like I was dirty, I was sweaty. I smoked 3 packs a day in that thing for a long time. Yet my buttons somehow did not get fucked. Like how does that happen?
I don't get it. I've never worn off any sort of button.
Me either.
It doesn't take a lot of force to press the button.
No.
So I don't understand how that happens.
Maybe it's people that just don't understand buttons. Like watch what I'm doing here. See a button? I see the way the button goes in, so I press the direction the button wants to go.
Yeah, this person.
Maybe there's people that are just like, oh, look at that button. Which way does it go? Like they're constantly just like,
I don't get
there's
it.
no way for me to hit that straight on. I've got to approach it from the side and just glance it. Yeah, there we go.
Like I hate like after I've like worked on something to even like get into like okay after I did the fuel filters on my truck. No matter what you do, it's not going to be the cleanest job.
Yeah.
Just fuel gets everywhere, right? I barely had any fuel on me. Before I even started it, I went inside my house. I opened my door with like a rag, cleaned my arms up to my elbows, and I still went to my truck, put a towel down on my seat, and then fired the truck up.
Mhm.
Like that's how I like these people they have to just have like these greasy, grimy hands that grease is like eating away the paint.
Yeah.
On those buttons.
Or-
I just don't understand it.
Or maybe they're I forgot what animal, but maybe instead of pressing the buttons, they're animals that just like shoot acidic spit at the buttons to adjust them. Like,
I don't know. I can neither confirm nor deny that.
I don't know either.
What else you got?
Man, the button one was good.
That was a good one.
The button was good. Button was
I
good.
feel good about that one. I
Yeah.
wonder what question do you think would come for Cory?
Let's hear it.
Ooh.
Mm.
I see. I don't know what he just hates. You know what I hate. I know what you hate. I don't know what he hates.
I'm not a hateful person.
I know, that's the thing. We can just try to think of things that would just like severely annoy him.
I'm waiting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Give us another subject.
Another subject.
We have to. That's a tough. I don't want to keep the listeners
Yeah.
on a lull, but just say anything.
How much you guys love heavy half tons?
Okay, heavy half tons. When I hear a heavy half ton, no, I think of an actual truck.
I didn't realize I said that twice.
What? What did you say? I don't get it.
I was just exhaling and I didn't. He's like, how much you guys like heavy half tons? I was like, get fucked. I didn't realize I said that twice.
When I think of a heavy half ton, I think of like that GM 1500 with a 6-liter 8 lug. That's a badass truck.
Yeah. Like
That's a cool truck.
I actually really liked the Vortex Maxes back in the day.
Max.
Yeah.
Take it to the max.
Had the red Vortex Max badging on
Yeah,
the side. It was actually pretty cool.
There's a guy by my house that's got a 1500 8 lug, and I'm sure it's got a 6-liter in it.
Mhm.
Like that's a badass little truck.
Mhm.
Like that is a working man's truck.
Yeah.
And that's a cool truck. I don't even think
I'm pretty sure that's not the heavy half ton he's talking about.
was it not? Are we talking about women?
I think it's talking about half-ton diesels.
No, I don't think there's any such thing. I think the only thing that might be considered a heavy half-ton diesel, possibly, is a Nissan Titan XD.
Mhm.
That is like the closest thing because everything else is just a half-ton
Yeah.
or less.
Yeah. I mean, I am not really a fan of the heavy half tons. And I think it's mostly, if there's some of our older episodes, you know why. It's mostly because people buy them under the wrong premise.
Yeah.
They think, oh, diesel truck, diesel truck, diesel truck. No, it's a half ton that happens to make an okay amount of torque and gets decent mileage.
Yeah.
But
They're
you're-
sub 5 liters. They're
Yeah.
usually 3 liter. Tiny little engine.
So I think for like the time in your life when you had your eco diesel, you were
Yeah.
a perfect candidate for that. You're
Yeah.
a guy who needed a truck. You were also driving a lot of miles consistently.
Yep.
And you need a truck that routinely got you, upper 20s
Yeah.
all the time. And it's great. And it's comfortable. It's a good looking truck, nice on the inside, big enough on the inside where you're not cramped. That's awesome. The one heavy half ton that's actually slowly becoming an actual favorite of mine, I fucking hate it, is
Wait, hold on. Slowly becoming a favorite of mine, but I fucking hate it. Is that what you just said?
yep.
Okay,
Yes.
go ahead.
Yes.
Continue.
That the what is it, the LM2, the 3-liter Duramax.
Oh my gosh, we talked a lot of shit about
We
those
talked
trucks.
so much shit about it, like so much.
Yeah, but you've been doing a lot of work on.
Taylor's.
Yeah.
I also have a couple of friends who've bought some, and
They're not a bad looking truck.
they're not like I
wouldn't
hate
consider
that
it a heavy half ton though.
No, absolutely not.
It's just a half ton truck that has a 3 liter diesel in it.
Yeah,
It's a good looking truck.
like I think for
Again, it's great for going to Fred Meyer. It's great for going to Costco.
like when we had Ashford on the show, like I genuinely think that would be a great truck for him and his family.
Yeah.
He's got 2 kids, like 10 and 7, 8, I think, if I recall. I can't remember for sure. But they do like to do a lot of outdoorsy things. He doesn't necessarily need a huge bed, but he needs something more comfortable that he can stack miles on. That if you wanted to tow a trailer with dirt bikes on it, or a small like travel trailer. I'm
Yeah.
talking small, like very small. That he can. And honestly, I think that's a great platform.
Yeah.
They're comfy on the inside. They get really good mileage even from the factory. The aftermarket support for them is huge right now. And, the more I see Taylor's truck that, one of our employees here that's on like almost a 35-inch tire, it's a mean looking truck. Yeah. I don't know. I hate the fact that those things are starting to grow on me. Will I ever buy one? No.
Yeah. Yeah.
And, no.
They're not cheap.
Just no. I'm a early 2000s 7.3 guy till I die, and that's just how it's going to be.
Cory?
All right, non-diesel related.
Okay. Hit us.
In my position, what would you do to my truck? 2015
Sell it.
GMC Sierra 2500.
I'm kidding.
6-liter gas engine.
Hey, supercharge it.
Not a bad idea.
I would, knowing what you're doing with it, and knowing that you just got wheels and tires on there, which I think look great. Airbags for sure. You've already got remote start on it. I would look into some tuning. Definitely something to wake up that truck. I would possibly even look into an exhaust. I know it doesn't sound bad, but I feel like once you tune it, you might want a little more. But I also do acknowledge the niceness of a truck that makes decent power and gets the job done. That's not like all the time. So, I mean, just something a little nicer, maybe. I don't know. Even if it ends up being like one of those like Flowmaster like 80 series mufflers. That's like a huge muffler, but it just gives you a little bit more growl on it.
I actually love how quiet it is.
You do? Okay. Yeah, I wouldn't change it then.
With how loud the Dodge was.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Then, I mean, maybe even just like a set of headers on it or something like that, just to kind of like open
Yeah.
up some power for you.
There's so much you can do to those engines.
I know.
Yeah.
I know.
It's
I would just optimize it for what you're using it for. You're going to use it for towing. So whether it be maybe a better cooling package, just shit like that. I mean, maybe some good brakes, some EBCs or something. Throw some good brakes on it. Does it have a built-in brake controller?
Yeah.
Okay, so you got that covered.
A nice hitch. I get yourself a really nice hitch. Tire pressure monitors for the trailer.
That's true.
Camera for the back of the trailer, maybe. Just really like accessorize the shit out of what you're going to be using it for towing. And really build out your kit as far as like towing your crawler places.
Right.
Especially because you have a tonneau cover on it. You can lock it. Because originally I was going to say in-bed storage, but you've already basically got that covered.
Oh yeah, I had my old wheels and tires in there until just last weekend. They were instead of putting sandbags back there, I just left the wheels and tires.
Yeah, and then maybe some just additional lighting, just for driving. Because I mean, chances are, if you're going places for rock crawling, that chances are you're gonna be one of those guys that's like leaving on Friday night, getting somewhere. If you're camping, you're getting to a campsite at night, having some good lighting. It's always a good thing.
Yeah. Boom.
So pretty much what I already have planned.
Yeah, totally.
Yeah,
100%.
Tuning's in the works eventually. I already have the one thing you guys didn't mention, but I already have the shackles to do the reverse level.
Perfect.
And then airbags were on the list. I hadn't really considered like exhaust or anything like that, just because I'm okay with it being quiet.
Yeah.
So.
And I will say that there is something nice about that. Like, that's one of the things I do actually miss about the Suburban is I really enjoyed how nice the stereo was and how actually quiet the engine was.
Yeah.
It was basically, it was catless with stock mufflers. And it had a little wake up tune on it, and that was it. But it was one of those things where, like, once I'm cruising, like on the highway, all you hear is road noise. There's no engine or anything like that. So it's like you don't have to actually listen to your stereo at a ripping volume to actually enjoy it.
Right.
You can actually listen to it at a lower volume and be okay with it. So, yeah, I think we're on the right path.
Yeah. What would you do to his new 7.3?
Guarantee one of the first things he just thought of, and he may not say it now, is KC Stage 2.
No, I actually want you to do that in your excursion. I would lower it.
Lower the excursion?
No, lower your.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
new
So,
7.3
sorry, we're talking
pay.
about my
Yeah.
my F-250. Okay.
I'd lower it.
How much? Like a 4-inch BDS?
Let's do like a 4-inch, yeah.
okay.
And then some new tires.
Still 37s or down to 35s?
I don't think 37s would fit without rubbing.
They would a little bit. I had 37s excursion. I only had a 4.
Here's the thing. I want you to put your money into the excursion to make the excursion really nice. I would love to see you do like an 05 front end as far as like coil sprung on that excursion. I think that'd be really fucking cool. And it's a family cruiser, so you're going to get better ride out of that. This other truck, lower it, maybe put 35s on it. And build it for just like a woods truck. I would maybe I would definitely buff and polish the paint. I would maybe do something with that undercoating, lower section of it, whether it be peel that off and redo it. Just try to clean that up as nice as you could. Not do anything, crazy to the engine. Maybe just like a high pressure oil pump, maybe a fuel system just for reliability. And I don't know. Maybe take the fucking airbags off of your excursion and put them on that truck. You don't really need them on the excursion if you're going to be towing with the other truck.
I would probably just after putting airbags on your truck, and then also just knowing how expensive airbags are.
Yeah,
I would just put another set of airbags on the other truck.
Okay, fair enough.
I would never want to, especially with how soft the springs are on the excursion.
Yeah, and I would even consider keeping that bumper that's on it and just get it recoated, refurbish that winch, get that winch up and running, so it's an operating piece of the truck. You do your plastic bed liner that you're talking about, and just keep it as a clean but yet truck that you kind of don't give a shit about.
Exactly. We're on the same page.
Yeah.
Like that's the. I definitely do. I want it to be just like a good knock around truck.
Yeah.
It's definitely not going to win any awards or like that, but I'm not trying
Yeah.
to make a speed demon out of it either.
Yeah.
you
But I
know?
would definitely do that front end swap on the Excursion. Put some coil springs.
Yeah.
think
Should
that'd be cool.
Should a opportunity arise to purchase like a roller, I'm always looking out for one of those.
Yeah.
And if I got one, I would definitely do one on the Excursion before I did on the other truck. Like that.
The
The Excursion's
the
the
Excursion's too nice. It's even though it's higher mileage, it's still a nice rig. You got those new seats coming.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you're gonna get that thing dialed in. That's gonna be a great little family cruiser, comfortable for everybody. And if you could do like a Carly 2-inch coils on there,
Yeah.
and just drive the shit out of that thing.
I
Perfect.
will say that is one of those vehicles. The more I drive it, the more I'm happy with it, and I'm excited to actually do a little bit of things on it.
Yeah.
My parts stack has grown in my office. Finally, I got my switch pros in. I got my F650 lower dash in. I got all my Baja lights in.
Yeah.
So I'm excited to get those set up because
Yeah.
I was going back and forth on the whole lighting and switching setup for a long time.
Yeah.
So
That's what I do.
All right.
What do we have
Last
for
one.
what do we have for time? Yeah.
If you didn't know Tyler and you just saw him on the street, what would you assume he drove?
do I get to ask any follow up questions, or is just that it?
Go for it.
Do I got to do the same to him?
So just like everyday normal life, like if I didn't know him, I just saw him today.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
not like okay.
Like
Sorry.
you have no idea who he is.
My mind immediately goes to somewhere like, oh, did I just move here? Have I never seen someone like this up here before? We're like, okay, as a normal, let's just say we didn't know each other, and I
Yeah.
just randomly saw you walking down the street
Yeah.
today. Well, knowing that a lot of people drive trucks up here, just period, I would assume truck, but then I would look at his shoes, and I would be thrown off as far as what truck by those shoes.
Dude, they're Morels. These are expensive.
I don't care.
Okay.
Yeah, I just-
what vehicle?
I don't know, man. Like,
It
would
doesn't have to be a truck. It doesn't even have to be diesel.
No,
No.
he just said just assuming.
It would be it'd be truck for sure.
Okay. What
Like,
truck?
I'm not saying it wouldn't be truck,
Lay
but
it on me.
just because
I got one for you. Just
I'm sure.
right in the freaking back pocket, ready to pull out.
in the back of an ambulance, bitch. Like, no, I think I would probably be like
Pre-shaved beard.
pre-shaved beard, like when it was long.
Yeah.
I don't know if that would really matter. It's the
okay.
it's the shoes that like honestly throw
Really?
me off,
Okay.
man. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. But I think I would say I think you do give off the old ram, but I don't know if I would necessarily say it was like.
Just say it.
The thing is, it's not far off of what you have now.
Okay.
You know, like for some reason, because of those shoes,
Yeah.
I imagine whatever ram it is, bone fucking stock, like just absolutely bone stock.
Okay. All right.
But I mean, I think maybe it would be like a bone stock third gen or something like that.
Wow.
Like just like when I say bone stock, like what was that Honey Badger? It has like the
Damn, bro.
like this. The stock wheels, stock tires, stock paint, stock headlights, stock steps, just stock as fuck.
But clean.
But clean, yes.
Okay.
And it may have an absolutely like ass ton of miles on there.
I don't think that. I've never had anything that has an S ton
Yeah.
of miles on
Like
it.
those shoes, like just read to me like you've got a notebook in your glove box of like every trip you've taken in the fucking truck.
like a dialogue it.
Yeah.
Journal it down.
Yeah.
Okay, can I do you?
Yep. Your turn.
Okay. You scream, Subaru.
Which
Flannel?
Subaru?
You're like a wagon.
I like
like
wagons.
an Outback wagon, but like lowered.
I like those.
Loud exhaust.
I think they're fucking badass.
Yeah, I knew.
I was
going
gonna
to
say STI.
I was gonna. Well, No, he has friends that has STIs, but he's got the wagon because he's
okay.
got
I've got-
giant kids apparently. And he needs the space.
Got the wannabe STI.
Yeah.
Not the clone, but like
Yeah.
I've got like the bigger turbo or the stage 2, 3
Yeah,
kit.
like
that-
it's fast for what it is, but it's still a wagon.
I picture him going right-hand drive just to be that guy.
Just I imported it.
I love it. I don't know why I fucking love that.
But I mean,
Just
little Subi going on right here, a little bit, little Subaru-ish.
wow.
Yeah, just a little bit.
I mean,
Just a little
I
bit.
like the vehicle. I did not see that coming.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Well, that's how we end it.
Do-
'Cause I gotta pee.
Are we gonna do Cory?
Feel free.
Cory, Cadillac DeVille. Coupe.
I'm in.
500 big block.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm in.
Yeah. Yeah. Maybe wire wheels on it.
Dream car's a Continental, so
Okay. Wow, we hit that one on the nose.
Nailed it.
Nailed-
Yeah.
All right, let's get out of here. I gotta pee.
All right, boys and girls, we greatly appreciate you guys tuning in. See you on the next one.
Bye.
Thanks for tuning in. Make sure to subscribe and check us out at dieselpowerproducts.com.